The month of March is just right around the corner, and there's no better time than now for you to start sitting down and start planning for the month ahead. Hey guys, welcome to Budget with a July Dreamer. My name is Miranda, and on this channel I share everything personal finance. I cover budgeting, saving and investing. If these topics are of interest to you, then please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into today's video. So the month of March is a special month for me because it's my bonus month, which means this month we will be working with a lot more money than usual, but also I'll be tapping into my savings quite a lot due to a few financial goals that I'm going to be handling in the month of March. So you will see that what I'm projecting is actually way higher than what I normally project for my other months, and that is just to say there's bonuses coming in. I'll be using a lot of my savings and all of that jazz. So I have my laptop down here and I'll be looking down quite a lot. I'll shrink myself to the corner as I walk you through my budget for the month of March. So I'll start the screen record now. So if we go to the income section, this section is always blocked out for privacy reasons, so but I do tell you what I will be working with. So for the month of March, I am going to be working with less than £10,000, which is absolutely incredible because normally I'm working with just about 6,000 or thereabouts. So for the month of March, we're expecting around 9,550. So if we move over to my savings and investments, again, these are some of the changes that you will notice when I share my February budget closeout, but I have completely taken out my sinking funds from this tracker and I've kept them separately on my Google Sheets. So here is just a line that I've added in for sinking funds and how much I'm planning to send over to my sinking funds. So in total for my savings challenges and my sinking funds, all of that jazz, I am planning to send 2,500 to those, and then I'll split it between sinking funds, my plum savings, my other savings challenges as well. But my plan is to send at least 2,500 towards my savings. Then for my month ahead, so this will cover the bills that will come out in the month of April, I am going to plan to send £2,000 to be in my month ahead account. Then for my investment contributions, I'm planning to send 1,100 in total, so that will be £800 for my ISA, £200 for my pension, and then for my general investment. So this is my free trade, my eToro, crypto, and all of that jazz. I'm planning to spend £100. So in total for my savings and investment, this is my biggest month yet. So I am hoping to add 5,600 in total. Now if we move to my fixed expenses, so my main home expenses are normally the same. The only difference here is my TV license, which I am planning to pay for the year instead of monthly. Monthly is about £13.37. For the year it's about £160. So I'm planning to just cash flow that and pay that off entirely for the year. So my next bill will be April 2023. So that is my plan. For my rental income, really not much change here. Everything will stay the same, but also I'm planning to see if I can pay my home insurance for my rental property for the year. So this one ends in June, so I think I calculated to be about £145 that is still left. So I'm hoping that I will just clear that, and then in June I will also pay again for the whole year until 2023. This is my plan, so let's see if that will actually work, but that is my plan. Then if we go to my insurance, my bills and content insurance is about £24 every single month, but again I'm planning to do annual pays, so that will come up, I think. So my last year's premium came up to just under £260, but then obviously with inflation and everything, I have saved in my sinking fund about £300. So that's what I'm budgeting to spend, but it may not actually be that amount, but that's just what I am budgeting. And then I'm also considering doing the same thing for my income protection and my life insurance as well, but I haven't figured out the numbers yet. So if I don't do it in the month of March, I'll possibly do this in the month of April. Then for home emergency, this is one item that you never see on the list because again it's one that I pay for annually and it's coming due. So I have saved £200 already for this. Whether it will be that amount less, I am not sure, but hopefully it will be less. So this is what I have budgeted. So for insurance, it has jumped from my usual 200-ish pounds that I normally spend a month to over £600, almost £700 is what I am hoping I will spend in the month of March. Recreation, again, you see that there are more items here than usual. So my Amazon, Viki, and Disney will actually appear in April because that's when it's due. But my Amazon Prime, even though I've blocked it out here, I have already saved up in advance in my sinking fund, so I have that. Viki, however, this one will be I'll run it through my budget, my normal budget. So this will be about £40 that will cost me, so that's what I will just pay for. But we shall see if I can use one of the sinking funds. But I'm planning to add Viki again as one of the subscriptions moving forward once I clear off it for the year. So that is the plan. Peloton is the one that is back. So I paused my Peloton back in November for 3 months. So the 3 months is up in the month of March. So March 9th, I believe, I have to start paying for Peloton again. So that's why it's back in my budget, which means I also like to start using it a lot more than I normally would. Personal spending, nothing really here is changing. It's same as usual. Tithe and giving, same as usual. Food, I'm not really changing it that much either. I've increased my restaurant visit, not because of what I'm seeing in February, but because I do have a couple of dates with my friends in the month of March, so I've just increased that a little bit. Miscellaneous spending, again, this one will stay the same as usual. Transportation, for fuel, it's a little bit up purely because I will also be doing some traveling, but I don't think I'll be driving a lot, but I'm not sure yet. So I've increased it just to be on the safe side. So in total, I am actually going to spend the entire $9,550 that I'm expecting to receive in the month of March. It's going to be an incredible month. I'll be going on a girls trip to Spain. Very excited for that. It'll be at the end of March, which I'm really excited. I think it'll be the first beach for the year. So I'm very excited about that. And my sinking funds, my travel sinking fund is already accounted for in the sinking funds tab there, but I've also been saving money already, so that is also covered. For me, one of my biggest thing when it comes to budgeting is to make sure that I include fun. Fun is very important to me, because when your budget is restrictive, you know, when it's all to the penny, it stops being fun. And for me, I love adding in fun. So things like having all the subscriptions in the world that I want, I have them in there. You know, spending money on eating out, I have it in there, but again, within reason. For me, it's all about what do I want to accomplish in my life. So for the month of March, what would I like to accomplish? What financial goals do I have? And how can I make sure that my money is able to help me accomplish those goals? It's good to have fun, but you also need to balance it out with what your financial goals are. If you don't have any, you know, splash away. But if you do, then think about how you can incorporate fun while still accomplishing your goals. And this is what a budget tries to do. Tries to help you accomplish your financial goals while still allowing you to have fun with your money. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.